Hey everyone, Brendan from Goalorious, where we focus on goals, gains, and giveaways. Today we're talking about T Project, a project that I recently discovered and want to talk about with you guys today. As always, do your own research and figure out if this project is for you. So T Project is a decentralized cloud computing platform that hosts rich decentralized applications known as rich dApps. So we're going to go over what that actually means today. They're actually holding a mining competition, so we're going to see everything involved in that. I think it's great. After these competitions, they interview the winners to get their feedback on their platform and just the whole entire experience. So we'll take a sneak peek at that. But yeah, just kind of go everything along with this project. Still very early on, so we'll check out what's coming in the near future. They're a docs team, which is awesome. They have a great background, which we'll cover today. But yeah, pretty much we're going to cover everything as much as possible with T Project. So as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, continue to watch my channel. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the nice comments. But let's just jump right into it, talking about T Project. Here we are on the website at tproject.org. At the top, you can see the link to the mining competition, which we'll go over how to participate that in a bit. Right here, they have a video that talks about T Project and explains it in 2 minutes. And they definitely do a great job of doing that in a short amount of time. So definitely, if you guys are interested in this project, watch that video. Well worth your time. They go into great concepts, show a bunch of drawings and things like that to make you understand it. I watched that and it definitely helped me. So we'll look at some documents and some demo in a second. So it says rich apps or decentralized apps. Why not both? So T Project is a decentralized cloud computing platform that hosts rich and yet decentralized applications known as rich dApps. So they're coining this phrase, rich dApps, which I haven't heard before. Unlike typical apps, rich dApps are decentralized. They're completely serverless and run purely on miners' nodes like a blockchain. However, rich dApps run more like decentralized cloud-based apps with similar high scalability and user experiences. T Project combines good parts from both blockchain and cloud computing. And they show a graph later on of comparing the different things, I think in their one-sheeter, which I thought was great. Obviously, there's a lot of move to cloud computing and the benefits of it. So I think that the way that this project is going, I think totally makes sense. The app's code runs on layer 2. A WebAssembly runs inside hardware and protected enclaves. These hardware enclaves protect proof of trust data handled by the blockchain consensus on layer 1. T blockchain does not use consensus to verify the results of dApp code, but the execution environment where the code runs. So again, I'm not going to go over all these details. You can check out their website. Again, it's very involved, very technical, but I do think that if you're interested in this project, you should definitely at least know at a high level what this project is about. Trusted execution, turned IPFS, so file system, function as a service, the dual token system, a stable utility token, and an NFT. So it has 2 tokens, T and Camellia. T token is a stable utility token, as while Camellia token is an NFT that presents the credit and capability of T mining node. The T token economy is autonomous evolution ecosystem. So we're going to go over all that today. So they have a very in-depth I guess wiki or documentation center, so which I appreciate because a lot of these terms I'm not familiar with. Maybe you guys are, but very technical. And again, like I said, as long as you know high level what they're trying to accomplish, that's good. That's what you need to know before investing in a project. And I appreciate when they do things like this. TLDR, too long, didn't read. So they recommend that you watch the 2 minutes or read the 2 minutes of this. Again, the main things that they're going to talk about. That's one of the things. Watch the video. Again, this was the video talking about how to learn this in 2 minutes. And then also this video was good too. T Project Introduction 1 in English. So they kind of go over the specifics of this project, which I think is great. So right off the bat, they give you some resources to learn about everything about this project. They have a 2-minute read. They have a video introduction. It's like a 21-minute video that kind of goes over each concept broadly. They have a demo video on their YouTube channel, and then just keep reading below because they have a bunch of like frequently asked questions, etc. So one thing that I think they did really well was documentation and then the video tutorials that they have on their website. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check that out. But they have a demo video of how this looks like, so definitely check that out on your own time. They have a bunch of videos on their YouTube, so check those out. I do like the fact that they do this like background story that essentially they're looking at some specific different types of users and they would be involved in the T ecosystem. So, and again, they say, let's demonstrate how T's decentralized trusting computing with the help of Alice, Bob, Charlie, and Dave. So these are made up people, but how they would be involved in this process. So I'm not gonna go over this, but I think that they've done a good job. So they're saying like Alice, who's a wildlife photographer, data owner, how she wants to use it, versus Bob, who's obviously more technical. He's a developer, code owner, TensorFlow model to recognize wild animal. And then Charlie, who's the IPFS miner. He joined T as a FAAS provider, owner of a T module. So again, like how these guys are all involved in this process. Dave, who's a scientist and research on animal behavior. So how he's able to do this. But essentially, they're from all different sides of the ecosystem. At the end of the day, they all work together to make this work and get benefits out of it. So they kind of like talk about all their use cases, what they do, and how they're involved. And I think this one is a good graph of like, so she's taking pictures of lines, so it's deploying the data. And then the miners joining the trust, and the developers deploying the code. And this guy, I forgot his name, is now I'm going to Dave, how he's submitting a task. So again, it's all part of this ecosystem. And again, as you can see, everyone's either making money, gaining money, getting some sort of benefit. And in Dave's case, I almost forgot his name, he's getting the data that he is looking for. So the idea is that they're blocking out hackers and making this safe and secure, and this whole proof of trust system is coming into action, which is great. At the end of the day, everyone gets what they want and what they need and can do everything on the T platform efficiently and feel safe about it. So here's a quick breakdown of everything involved in this process. So Alice gets paid for pictures without giving away any files. Bob and Charlie don't get direct access to her pictures, not even Dave, who paid access to her pictures. He gets a copy of them. Bob gets paid for his TensorFlow algorithm. Remember, he's the developer, without giving Alice, Charlie, or Dave a single line of code. So he's able to still do his work, but be protected. Charlie's clueless about any of these activities and simply gets paid for providing his hardware as a service. He has zero knowledge about the tasks and data that run on his node. He's just all about hardware as a physical component to this. And then Dave, he gets the output he requested. So he's the one that's submitting the task and he needs to get done. He can verify through the proof of trust data that the result is based on the correct code and algorithm and data input. So whatever that he's planning to buy is being verified and is actually what he's getting and returned. So that's the value that he gets from using this platform. So cool. Like I said, if you guys are interested in this from many different aspects, they are holding a mining competition so you could get started. Help us beta test our mining wallet and win USDT. So it's great that they're offering the reward. The miner who accumulates the most assets during the contest period is the winner. Let's see if I could look at this image. So they have some screenshots of their platform. Like look at their assets. They store your Camellia. Remember, that's their other token. So they show like the address, total balance, taken reward, etc. So definitely check that out. Ready to get started. So you have to, and again, if you're interested, check this competition out. But essentially, install the Polkadot extension on your favorite browser. Sign up for seed coupons, plant your CML seeds, and start mining T. Keep up with the latest rules on Telegram, GitHub discussions. They're very involved there. A ton of people are talking about this and making recommendations. They also are on WeChat if you want to, and they have a bunch of frequently asked questions. But definitely check this out. They have rules, frequently asked questions, and if you want to join now, you can. They are there's a Google form where you can put in all the information that they're requesting, and they had a winner. His name is Joe. They did a 20-minute interview with him, which I thought was great. Joe gave his feedback on the UI. He gave feedback on just the whole entire mining competition. And I think it was a great thing to see that he won, so he's very happy about this outcome, but he's very happy about T project, how he used it in the process, and how they're looking to constantly improve and make this better. And obviously him being a part of this mining contest, which I assume he'll be part of future mining contests. I think it's great, and it definitely shows the power of this platform, which is awesome. Let me heart and retweet this because I thought this was great. Interview was good. Developers, again, docs, things like that. So it's great to see them interact with winners and not just be like, hey, here's your money, go off, but actually sit down and talk to him. I thought it was great. So I'm excited to see who wins the next mining contest 3.0. Again, they have a great YouTube channel where they give a lot of guidance and videos on like how to from all the different angles of the ecosystem. Follow them on Twitter. I think that, they're a new project that are just getting started. They're trying to build a lot of momentum, and I do think it makes a ton of sense. So the last thing I want to cover today is their pitch deck. So T actually stands for something. It stands for trusted, execution, and attestation. Elevating decentralized trusted computing to a T. So they talk about their project mission, decentralized cloud, two-layer blockchain, trusted computation environment. And I think they did a good job here of saying the T project combines the best of blockchain and cloud computing. So they talk about traditional blockchain, decentralized but slow, consensus required because of the Byzantine fault tolerance, BFT, small number of rich apps, needs special privacy protocol versus cloud computing is centralized. Consensus doesn't approve BFT, can run rich apps, potentially privacy breaches, but their project improves on all these different things. So it's decentralized and has rich UX. dApps run only on layer 2, and it runs dApps at full speed, no censorship, which is important, and then privacy protected by TPM chip. So the idea is that they're improving on this, that they're not satisfied with the traditional blockchain or regular cloud computing. They want to improve on this thing, and they want you to use it. That's why they are doing things like having these mining competitions to use the platform and get the feedback to continue to make updates to this. They talk about existing blockchains and how they improve on it, on each one of the different features that they talk about. Again, this is the part where you guys are doing your research to dig into deep these topics. Again, you just have to know the high level, or they said 10,000 feet view understanding of this project. And then it's great that they give a bunch of these use cases, which I think help people like me, which totally doesn't understand all these technical things, but helps me figure out their overall goal. Cool. They talk about the Camellia seed vouchers and funding rounds. They say they also host bonded token sales. They talk about their core team, and which they talk about their background, where they're from, and they have like links to their LinkedIn profile. Kind of like the roadmap right now. They're in like previewing their version 1. They have another public mining planned for Q2. They just have a bunch of things that are exciting coming in the near future, so check out their roadmaps if you want to. So that's essentially it. So definitely check out their website at tproject.org. Definitely do your own research. Check out the documentation. Watch the videos. Follow them on Twitter and Telegram for the latest. Check out the mining competition. If that's something that interests you, please sign up for it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys talking about this project with me, learning about this. I do think that it's great that there's projects out there trying to improve the current cryptocurrency space, offering new tools, offering ways to make everything better, and giving opportunities for miners, people trying to get access to data safely, and just everything as a whole. So I think that's great. So check out T Project. I'm excited about this. I'll hopefully give you guys updates in the near future. So thanks everyone for watching. Catch you guys next time.